Jealousy. This is going to get personal. In order for me to be really and truly honest with all of you, I've got to admit something that I'm ashamed of and something that I will say I have overcome. I, in my past, have been an obsessive, jealous person, and to the point where it destroyed a connection that I had with another person. And it's not something I'm proud of, and I don't think it's healthy, and I don't support anyone who's in it now. I wouldn't say, yes, keep going, but I do support those that have had to go through it, and I know how you feel. I was so jealous at one point in my relationship that I basically was obsessed and I didn't live. And every waking moment was every thought, every waking moment was about this person and what they were doing and who they were with and what if. And I would check emails, I would check phone records, I would ask questions that might track the person. I was so insecure and I was so sure that this person was going to leave me that I almost set them up. And I didn't allow for this person to live a normal life because they always had to wonder if what they were doing would affect me in a negative way. One time in particular, I was calling to check in and they didn't answer their phone. And it started in the evening and I knew that they were going out. He was out for work, but I knew he was going out. And I kept calling and calling and calling, and eventually I found the hotel number that he was staying at, and I kept calling and calling, and there was no answer. And this went on all night long until I was sick in the morning from it. And when he got to his phone, he had 78 missed calls. And that was all from me. Now, I will say on my side, probably the first 50 were out of jealousy and insecure and being obsessed. And after that, I was afraid that he was dead on the side of the road somewhere. To me, that's obsessive jealousy. And after that point, things started to change some. Am I still a jealous person? Yes, I am still a jealous person. I'm very insecure. My self-esteem is very low. And I'm always trying to predict what's going to happen. So I know for sure that someone would leave me because there would be somebody better. It's not healthy. Jealousy is not healthy. It's not fun to play games with jealousy. It's not fun to make someone else jealous. It's painful and it's hurtful. There is a line there. You can tease. I'd rather call it teasing. Like when you tease someone and say, oh, that girl's cute, or, oh, like I went out for drinks with this guy and he kept me company, and you're teasing. There's a fine line there, but when you're intentionally trying to make somebody really jealous, I think it's mean and it's hurtful, and I don't think it's healthy. If somebody had recorded me during those moments in my life, if someone had had a camera on me, I would be mortified at the things that I said or did because I was jealous. And I try really hard to not be a jealous person anymore, although it does creep up. They call it the green-eyed monster for a reason. It creeps up on you, and before you know it, you're acting crazy about something. It's very irrational thinking. Jealousy is one of those things that it's like your heart starts racing and you go, oh no, this person is doing this, or you're threatened. You are threatened, immediately threatened. And it just can make you act in a way that is not good and isn't healthy and isn't productive at all. I want you to think of a time when you were really jealous, and if you have issues with jealousy, I want you to think of that time when you were really jealous and do a video response or a text message and tell me, when were you really jealous that it affected you so much that it sticks out in your mind? Me calling a cell phone 78 times sticks out in my mind because I realized I didn't sleep that night. And in the end, he was drunk, passed out in his room. And, and even if he wasn't, let's play the devil's advocate here. Even if he wasn't and he was off, what did I do that whole night? I stayed up. I was sick in the morning. I was a mess. And for what? Is it worth it? Tell me this. Is it worth it to be jealous? And I just don't think it is. It's not worth it. It's not worth your time. So give me a video response. Tell me of a time that you remember. And if you're not a jealous person, tell me why aren't you a jealous person? I want to learn from you how to not be jealous. And if you've been on the receiving end of jealousy, then I want to hear about that too, because I do believe there are two sides to every story and it should be heard. So thanks for watching. I'm not going to give any hints to next week because we have a fun week planned. We have another guest speaker and I am not going to tell you who it is. So stay tuned for Monday with Nicole and she will reveal what the topic is. Thanks for watching. Have a great weekend.